Hi there. My name's Michelle and I'm currently a student at Flatiron School. Today I'm going to demo TV Watchlist, which is a CRUD application that I built for my Sinatra project. And what this application does is allow the user to create, read, update, and delete TV shows for their TV watchlist. So I'm just going to jump right into my demo. This is my start page, and from here you can either log in or sign up. So right now I'm going to log in with an account that I've already created. And then once it authenticates me, it should take me right to my watch list. So this is the watch list that I've already built for myself. And from here, I can click on any show, let's say Game of Thrones, and I can pull up the detail page about that show. I can also browse to other areas. So if I click on this here, this is going to show me all of the different shows that are in the application, whether they were added by me or by another user. I can browse by networks, and then I can click on an individual network and see any shows that are associated with it. And then I can also click on users to get an idea of what other people are watching. So I'm going to go back to my watch list because I want to go ahead and add a new show. And all fields are required, so if I try to submit this with just the title, I would get an error message, and I do. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out all fields. But I'm going to leave a couple of these as TBD so that I can come back to these later and edit them. But once I have all fields filled out, I can hit submit, and the show should be created. And there is my new show entry. And then if I go to my watch list, it should be automatically added to my watch list. And there it is. Now I'm going to try to add another show to show what happens if you try to add a show that's already in the app. It doesn't really matter what I put here since it's not going to create it. So it lets me know that you can't add a show that already exists. So I'm going to navigate over to the shows page. And then here you can see this is the show that I tried to add that was already created by another user. And so what I can do here is I can click on this add show button and it's going to add it to my watch list. The difference between this and the show that I created is that The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel is a show that I created and that I own, but Veep is a show that is owned by someone else, but is just part of my watch list. And the difference is that if I click on The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, it will show me that I have edit and delete options. So if I want to go ahead and edit the show, I can do that. I'm going to change this field. And so now this has been updated, and so whereas before the description was TBD, it now says Amazon Original. The other thing I can do is if I change my mind and I no longer want to have this show, I can click on delete. And because I'm the owner of the show, two things happen. One, it disappeared from my watch list, but it's also been permanently deleted, so it no longer shows up under the list of shows. Now, in contrast, if I click on Veep, because this was a show that I added from someone else, you can see that I don't have the same options. There's no edit, there's no delete. If I tried to circumvent that and type in edit, I would get an error message that I'm not permitted to edit the show. The same thing if I tried to delete it. I'm not permitted to delete that show. But the one thing that I can do is if I wanted to, I can remove it from my watch list. And so now it's gone from my watch list, but if I go to the list of shows, it's still going to be there because the person who owns it and created it hasn't deleted it, and so it'll still be there. And if I wanted to, I can always go back and add it. And now it's back in my watch list. So that is pretty much it. That's what you can do with this TV watch list. Hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks.